beginning plays to close out the game.
We do see a counterplay from Celestialponies right now going into this Fire Giant. They did notice that they were going for that left tower. CoGxx is going to teleport in. He's going to try and defend this Fire Giant as well as he can. The ult is going to come in. Celestialponies is going to pick it up for free. CoGxx was not able to do a single thing. Here comes the ult from Fenrir. It's going to be negated by his beat and backflipped away from his Rainfire. And Ymir is going to do some damage, freezing that Fenrir. CoGxx is going to pick up the Neath, and Donhus is going to land on her. This is just a big team fight going on right now. I'm not even sure what's going on. Fenrir is going to get taken down. Agni is going to dash away. If the wall is going to miss.
No, he slips through.
And what could happen here? It looks like the Son of Death is going to come over, and Bacchus is going to try. The beads are going to come out.
Got him.
It's going to enable Donhus to pick up that kill. It's a 3 for, I think, 2. We're trading out 1 trade. 3 for 1 trade right now. 4 for 1 trade coming in right now. Donhus is going to pick up CoGxx as well. Bacchus is the only defender left on CoGxx.
And you often say, what's the one play that the teams can do to get back into the game, even though they're behind? Celestialponies knew it. They saw 4 members of CoGxx over taking out their left tower. They knew that they would be able to take out the Fire Giant extremely quickly using both the Ymir and Ao Kuang ults that deal such high damage. And as a result, we saw that after the team fight occurred there, 4 for 1, the Celestialponies now have a path open to the right side Phoenix.
However, it does look like they're just going to go in for this middle tower, and they're going to get the lead. Tower-wise, CoGxx only has 1 tower remaining, and Celestialponies has 2 left in the game.
And they've closed that gold gap. We were just saying 2-3 minutes ago that the gold gap was over 5,000, and now it's down to a narrow 1.5k. And that Fire Giant buff continuously restoring HP and mana, as well as providing bonus stats, counts for effective gold. So, at this point, we could say almost that although there is a slight gold advantage for CoGxx at this point, Celestialponies are kind of in the commanding position. As long as they're able to utilize that Fire Giant, they've already opened up 2 paths to 2 Phoenixes. They should try to take off that 6th and final tower or seize a Phoenix before their Fire Giant buff runs out.
Definitely, if they had taken a Phoenix there, a lot of pressure could be put on CoGxx on their now Titan of Order. I keep forgetting about that. I keep trying to say Minotaur. It keeps slipping by me.
That's okay, not a problem. And we see actually that the Thanatos has finally gone and started finishing his 4th and 5th items while we've neglected him. He's actually gone for a Malice, not an item we typically see on the Thanatos, which shows that he does indeed want to go for that boxing strategy. Combining the extra damage that comes from low health targets from Chin Size, the restoration power of Asi, the Magi's Blessing to allow him to nullify the Ymir, or the Bacchus ultimate, or the Bacchus belly flop, or the Chalk ultimate, shows that Thanatos wants to get in there, stay in.
Cut you off right here just for a second. Looks like there's going to team fight going on here. Celestialponies making a play for the last and final tower. It is under attack right now. A lot of stuff is going on right now. Donhus is going to go into this, trying to get that Fenrir. Rainfire is going to go down, hit on Neath. The Desert Fury is going to come out. Neath is going to back up, missing most of the attacks. Ymir taking a lot of damage, and Ashbear is going to get Neath. He's sprint away, perilously low health.
Yeah, we saw there one of the main reasons that people, as Thanatos is actually going to go down as well there. We saw, Spirit Tempest comes down, doesn't get him.
It's still going on right now. The Mutant Wall is going to go in. The Tornado is going to go in behind. Chalk looks like he may want to chase them. However, I don't think he does, and both teams are just going to kind of go back to base.
Yeah, and you saw one of the reasons that Ymir is just so good. He sat under that turret and tanked so many shots to ensure that his team would not get blasted. The squishier members of his team, the Ao Kuang, the Neath, making sure that those tower targets went into him instead of into them. Unfortunately, they still did lose 2 members. I think it was a little ill-advised to fight that long under the tower. If they were going to fight under the tower, I think they should have actually focused on taking out the tower itself rather than the members of CoGxx.
Yes, definitely. For now, we're going to just see some farming. It's just some chill time, I guess you can say. Bacchus is going to notice one of the wards on Gold Fury. He's going to pick it up, actually. But did you see the amount of wards from Celestialponies surrounding the Gold Fury? It was 4 wards surrounding Gold Fury.
It's heavenly.
It like definitely is. They're gonna. Looks like CoGxx almost has like a mind of their own for picking off these wards. Chalk is gonna take off a ward as well. Definitely looks like CoGxx is looking for a play on this Gold Fury. Celestialponies should have noticed that their ward went down a little sooner, as CoGxx is going to pick up the Gold Fury for, I believe, the 4th time in this game.
Yes, and you see that, not paying attention, the CoGxX team has managed to open it back up to a 5,000 gold lead, although the tower score, remaining towers, is 2-1 in favor of Celestial Ponies. The Fire Giant buff has essentially been removed this point. We're going to see another push as the Fire Giant is about to respawn, has respawned, and we'll see now, we see one ward from the blue team there down. They're actually going to start up Celestial Ponies CoGxX daring Celestial Ponies to come in there. The Tornado's what Ao Kuang is going to respond with at this point, and I think we're going to see a Spirit Tempest Steel attempt, which I don't know how well that's going to go. They're actually just going to back off from the Fire Giant at this point.
Yeah, it looks like Spirit Tempest is going to go out. Fire Giant still only has 50 health, as looks like Celestial Ponies is going to ignore it for now, instead going on to CoGxX, and Thanatos is going to try and go in after this on her. On her is using Desert Fury to try and get him. Box is going to go in at the same time. On her is going to pick up Thanatos. Here comes the Celestial Ponies coming in from behind, pushing them towards Celestial Ponies' base, as Wolfie Dearest, their Agni is going to come down, as well as on her.
Well, manages to get through that wall. Currently, it's a 3-for-1 trade in favor of the Celestial Ponies. They have the map control, and this is the point I think they should go and re-seize that Fire Giant buff. There's not really that much contention that can come. Certainly, the Fenrir and the Chalk are both formidable opponents. There's actually retreat pings being called down. They know that it's warded. I'm not certain, will the Fenrir jump in here, try some sort of a desperation grab?
I'm not really sure here. It does look like it's going to belong to Celestial Ponies again. The Chalk and Fenrir are going to grab the ground here. Celestial Ponies is going to finish off with a hog. And that looks about it for CoGxX. At this point, if the other people don't respawn it soon enough, more towers, more phoenixes are going to push down.
Oh,
Freeze is going to go down
freeze!
both. And looks like Chalk is going to teleport back into the fight, going around, distracting them, kind of going in for a split escape attempt at this point, and they're both going to get away, the Fenrir and Chalk.
Worked beautifully. Chalk using the fact that his Torrent ability, his 2, will pull himself to his Thunder Axe if it's still remaining on the field. He was able to skirt his way through the walls, and because of that, split-focused the Celestial Ponies, allowing both him and his teammate to escape from an otherwise very sticky situation.
Definitely. We're going to see all 5 members of both teams respawn again, and at this point, I guess we should just take another look at the builds so far, see what's good, see what's could be potentially bad for the other team.
Sure. So we see that we talked a lot about Thanatos wanting to be that boxer type build, and we see that Meow City on Bacchus has responded by starting to build the Hide of the Nemean Lion, which will reflect a small amount of the physical damage incurred from auto attacks back to its caster. So I think he's hoping that if Element on that Thanatos starts to focus and box with him, that it's going to reflect the damage, because the Neath at this point is 1-3, the lowest farm on her team, and I don't really see her as the biggest threat. Certainly Neath is always going to be a threat with having the ability to snare a team with her Spirit Ball, as well as lock anyone down with her global ultimate. But in this case, I think he's mostly building that in response to the Thanatos.
Definitely. We're going to see that Celestial Ponies is making a final push in for this thing, and Ragnarok is going to come off onto that Raw. The Ymir ult is going to go off. Fenrir very low, getting out of that just in time. No, he's not. The Glacier Strike is going to bring him down. Neath is going to pop the ult. Chalk is just going to get in there, start throwing his axe. The Spirit Tempest is only going to hit on Bacchus. Here comes Rainfire from Agni. Is he going to get away? No, he is not. He's going to get hit up by the Thanatos. Chalk and On Her are stuck in a tight situation right now if they can't turn it around. Their Celestial Ponies is very low, and Ashbear is going to go down. The On Her is down. Bacchus is down. Opal Pool,
That's
Chalk is the only one left.
4 for 1.
This could
Can they make
be
it a deicide?
This looks like it's going to be a deicide,
Right?
and it is going to be a deicide in favor of Celestial Ponies.
And with that Fire Giant buff, towers are going to fall even faster than they normally would. And at 37 minutes into the game, you can see the shortest death timer is going to be Spine Wolf on that Fenrir at 15 seconds. This is almost certainly going to be the right or the left side Phoenix. I don't think that there's enough time necessarily for them to... Actually, never mind. There is plenty of time. They took that Phoenix out extremely quickly. I think this could be the game. This Titan of Order is under attack, being drawn out, focusing on that Neath. The Ymir explodes, a fully channeled ult on it, and that is, in fact, going to be the game.
Yes, that
the
looks like it is
Titan of
game.
Order will go down.
Fenrir looking for a final kill right here. He's not going to get it. Titan of Order is down.
Fenrir wanted to pad his stats, but wasn't going to happen.
Some taunts coming out from that.